Welcome back to another exciting video. Well, it's exciting for me anyway. So I'm sitting, I've said it 1,000 times that, before I go to bed at night, I always, see what's in my YouTube feed and see what's going on. And I'm laying in bed the other night, and, you get your, I guess suggestions or whatever they are, content for you. I'm not exactly sure what it is. But I'm sitting there and I'm looking and I'm like, hang on, I know that guy. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at him like, I played that show. So what this is, and this was very funny. I had no idea this was even out there. No idea. And I think it's pretty funny when you're just a random video pops up on YouTube and you're in the video. I just think that's hilarious. So I'm laying there and I see it. And I'm like, oh my God, I know what this is. And I started laughing my ass off. This was right when COVID ended. I mean, COVID, they had just removed the mask mandate. And like 3 days prior to this. And this guy I know has a little club, and there was nowhere to play for bands. I mean, we were done. As you know, if you were in a band in COVID, your ass was sitting at home. And this guy I know has a little club, and I walked in there right when the mask mandate ended because they opened. And this is like on a Wednesday or something. he's like, hey man, what are you guys doing Friday night? And I said, well, I don't know, nothing. He's like, do you guys want to play? And I was like, oh shit, I would love to play. So I get on the phone, make some phone calls, get these guys together, and we played in the past, so we all knew the music. And the singer I had here was a temporary singer. She was a beast, man. She sounded like Stevie Nicks on steroids. And so we came in there and played, and it was absolutely hilarious because the bar was fairly packed because, hell, it had just opened. I mean, this was the first weekend without masks, and this bar, I remember this show because this place was so freaking packed with people. And most of the people there were like, shit, we were walking through the parking lot and we heard live music. And they were just pouring into this guy's club. And I remember after this night, I remember talking to the bartender. She made $980 in tips. And the guy who owned the club said this was the busiest night he had ever had in the 6 or 7 years he had been open. He had a great band, of course. We were in there, so, monster band. And the fact that COVID had just ended, the mask mandates had been lifted, everything was opening back up. In this place, I remember trying to get to the bathroom in the back, and you couldn't even walk. I mean, it was just like you were just bumping into people everywhere you went. It was pretty cool. So anyway, like I said, I'm up there, and I just think it's funny that I just find a video. I completely forgot about this show and everything. And then I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, son of a bitch, that's me playing guitar. Now, apparently the drummer, Jamie, had somebody shoot this video. I was completely unaware. It's not a very good video, and the sound quality is kind of crap. I don't know what they shot it on. But you can see me. I'm off over here on the side. Now, the video centers on him, but it's still pretty cool. This is Alex, the girl I had singing. I got to be honest, I'm not really sure who the bass player is. I'm not really sure who the bass player is. So that's kind of a mystery. I got to figure that out. But anyway, I'm going to play the video. It's pretty cool. We're doing Crazy Train. And it's actually, I just thought it was hilarious to actually walk in here and find a video of myself on YouTube that I had no idea existed. So we're going to play this and check it out. It's pretty neat. So there you have it. That was directly after COVID, and they lifted the mask mandate. And it was pretty neat because this was just thrown together. I'm surprised we got through Crazy Train at all, because this was, like I said, this is Jamie. I know Jamie. He and I played together numerous times in the past. Alex was a stand-in singer. I just grabbed her, and dude, the voice. Oh my God, we would do Stevie Nicks, and it would knock your freaking head off. She sounded like Stevie Nicks with 10 times the power. It was crazy. No idea who the bass player is. Don't know where this guy came from or how we found him. And apparently there's another guitar player. There wasn't on that song, but this is a Hughes and Kettner amp right here, and I'm playing through a Kemper. Because it was shortly after this show that I moved over to my Fractal. And so I don't even know all the players that were here, but I just thought it was hilarious that it just pops up in my feed, and I'm like, hang on, I know those people. And I'm like, hey, oh shit, that's me playing. I just thought that was hilarious. So I'm kind of curious if he put anything else up. So I just wanted to share this little thing with you. So I'm going to wrap this video up right there. I do want to say that, as you notice here, Jamie is playing a digital drum kit. I actually am getting ready to do a video. My opinion, this is going to be more of a podcast on why I think bands should have drummers that play digital drums. I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but you know what? Don't give a shit. That's my own opinion, and by God, I'm sticking to it. So I'm going to wrap this video up right there. And like the great Sammy Hagar says, if you miss a beat, you lose the rhythm and nothing falls into place. And for the love of God, no matter what you do, rock on.